Oh.
We're live on Facebook, we're live on Instagram, and we're live on YouTube. Hi, Nay Devon.
Hello, girl.
Hey, how was your weekend?
It was awesome.
That's great. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that.
What did you do?
I went to a party.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to find crawfish, was not able to find any crawfish, so I was a little disappointed in that. Got to the party late, so yeah, I only
That's
got a
your signature
few.
move.
You know, I have a problem with time management, but I'm working on it. What else did I do this weekend? I don't know. I don't think I had a busy weekend this weekend, except for going to a birthday party. Yep. So we're going to allow our viewers to join us. And once we get some people online, we will get started with our hot topics. Have you watched any TV?
My TV haven't even been on.
No TV.
I'm telling you, my TV has really not even been on in over a week. I know I'm behind on a few shows.
Yeah. Well, I know that you be on social media. So any crazy videos you've seen on Instagram lately or TikTok?
Mm-mm. I haven't seen anything yet. Crazy.
Oh, okay. Well, this is my birthday month, so I will be celebrating probably one day out the week every week this month.
When is it?
March the 18th. It's on a Friday this year. So be ready. On St. Patrick's Day, that Thursday, we probably gonna do something. On Friday, my birthday, we probably gonna do something. On Saturday, we're definitely doing something. And Sunday, probably like a brunch or something.
So I have 3 birthdays this month. I have one Friday.
This Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm talking about the next one.
I have one Friday. I have one on the 14th, and then I have one on the 30th.
The 14th, the 30th, and
the 4th.
The 4th. None of those are my birthdays. You're good. No excuses. I don't know what I want to do. Like, I do know I want to get dressed up. You know, I want to have a bougie day. I want to have, my little sophisticated drink your wine or your mimosa with your pinky up day. And I want to have a turn up day. Like, I want to push out to the limit and see what the Megan needs do.
Oh, mine don't work. So
yeah, something.
My knees don't work. So
okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
you know, I want to
just stand there and look cute then.
There you go.
But yeah, I am going to require all my girls to bring it.
We gonna bringing it ain't gonna be a problem.
That's what we got something to do. We're gonna bring it. I'm excited about that. Hello, Mr. Miles. How are you? Just fine. Thanks for asking. How was your weekend?
I'll be forgetting that time.
Oh shoot, I forgot. We threw my mama birthday party this weekend.
See?
I forgot all about that.
Yeah. Did she have fun?
She had a really good time. She said everything was great.
Yeah.
This one came over and helped cook and everything.
She had that trash bag all around with everywhere.
Did her husband come out?
No, he did not.
Yeah, his knees.
He did not. Yeah, we ain't gonna get started on them knees.
Knees ain't no good. To my Megan, them ain't past Megan's.
He better not even think about no knees.
So what's going on with y'all?
We were just recapping our weekend and trying to see what did Tora catch online because we know she's gonna be watching TV. Just trying to see if she saw anything funny on Instagram that she wanted to talk about. What about you? You send me a lot of videos on Instagram.
I had time to forget it stuff. I be sending you something funny. Just get your day going.
I
try to send stuff that's gonna make you laugh, get your day, get you distracted, mind off of other things that go on. So much other crazy things going on in this world.
And I appreciate them all.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to do that. I'm sweating right now, hard.
Just because you was probably in a hot shower.
Yeah, and I'm sweating. I need a fan on. I'm about 350 right now, sweating.
Okay.
Thank you. Hallelujah. Yeah, but anyway, everything been good. You know, Coach said keep everything like it need to be, where it need to be anyway. So
that's what's up.
Just crazy where I had to catch myself. Man, I don't know. Sometimes our people, man, I love my people, man, but we always trying to get over, come up on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on my way home. I'm supposed to be home almost 2 hours ago, by 6:30. this joker here, you know how you got lanes when you're riding and the lane merge, but as it merge, it curves. So I'm already in front. One truck come by about 400 miles an hour trying to hit him blow past me.
Mm-hmm.
So I tap my brakes, let him go by. So now I'm coming in behind him. Here comes this car. It decided he wanted to try to pass me up at the last minute.
Was you driving slow?
I was in my lane. You
Well-
can't drive fast. I'm doing the speed limit I need to be going.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, why everybody trying to pass you?
They don't want to be behind big trucks.
That's true. We don't.
You know, some jokes impatient. Like I might be saving your life, so slow your butt down. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good way to look at it.
But she's so impatient. Like I'm already so the street curve. So as I'm coming around the curve, only thing on the back end is my trailer. So she tried to beat me, and just so happened I happened to look in my mirror. Now by law, if I'd have kept going straight like they tell me to, I would have pushed out across the other side of the street, but I'm trying to save her. So I slide over something, just taking the whole car out. I'm like cussing out. She can't hear me though, because she way back there behind me. So I dip off the road. I see him pull behind me. I jump out the truck like it's some dude, like they want some action. I'm like, I want some action too. Because I'm really hot because you just did some stew head stuff. You know what I'm saying? Dump truck. So I seen there was a woman. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go and give me. I ain't gonna worry about it.
You gonna let her make it?
Then she pull up on me. I said, I'm like, what's up, Flipper? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? You clip my mirror. I said, how I clip your mirror? You behind me. Like you trying to pass me up in something that's already closed. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is you trying to hear me blow past? I'm blowing the horn. How am I hear your horn? I'm goddamn me 40 feet in front of you already. Like, how am I hear you? You know what I'm saying? But then you trying to pass. I said, I want to be honest with you. I could have towed your whole car, but I seen you on the back end of my truck, so I just slid over some just to spare you because you about to knock everything in the truck behind you for the smash it.
So she in the wrong, but she got a mirror clip, and then she trying to check you about it.
Yeah, but she said you clip my mirror. I said, man, I ain't touch your truck or your car. I said, okay, then if I clip your mirror, if I ran you or whatever you said, let's call the police. Let's call the laws out here, because you know what I'm saying. Let's go and get the laws out here. I got a camera in the truck. We're gonna see what's going on. We're gonna see where my truck was at and where you was at.
I bet she was singing a different note then.
No, I had shot about it up.
I bet
she left. You know what I'm saying? Like, you over here charge me. I'm like, woman, you tripping, you wrong. Like, why is you trying to do smoke come up? Like, I ain't even touch your car. I could have really, but I seen it in my mirror. So I say, you know what? Like, I'm the type of person, I'll be like, if I can avoid it, I'm gonna avoid it. But if I'm in my lane, I tell anybody, man, if y'all driving on the side of the truck, don't sit on the side of the truck riding like you just like pass the truck up or stay behind the truck. And then if you see a truck turn, don't, because he got a gap, try to swing between the truck. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are rules that you don't need to be doing. We
need to get him a glass of wine. It sounds like he had a really hard day at work today.
I had a lovely day. It's just that little piece there kind of hot. But you know, I'm drinking.
Tell.
I got some red wine right here. Best red wine you can drink.
Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna have you right.
That's right.
Yeah. But anyway,
for those of you who are joining us for the first time, I'm Jamila.
I'm Navy Vaughn.
And I'm that boy Miles.
And we are here to talk, listen. So please watch, enjoy, and share this video once it is over. So we want to start off with recapping last week's topic, which was catering to your man.
Put this on there so it's not in the way.
Was it catering? I thought it was uplifting.
Uplifting. Okay, well, somehow catering got into it. So we don't have to talk about catering to your man. We can talk about uplifting your man. So is there anyone that had any feedback from last week's topic on uplifting your man? If you want to, tell us, how do you uplift your man? I think Miles let us know last week he had a love language with uplifting, something like that.
Oh, well, how women should uplift?
Yeah.
How I feel about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my little ways. It's a lot of things.
Yeah. I hope that, everybody was able to take from that or learn something from that to apply it to your life to help you to uplift somebody that you care about. I feel like, the guys were complaining and saying that we always bashing men. I'm sorry they feel that way. I don't personally feel like we're bashing men.
I just feel like, generally it's not really a matter of bashing. I think it really brings it all back to some of our initial topics about being able to communicate, and understanding. A lot of the stuff we're not saying to bash or anything. It's like it is just the fact that we're letting you know that at the end of the day, this is what we go through.
Yes, and this is how we feel.
Yeah, this is how we feel. And a lot of guys, this is some of the stuff that we are put through. And it's just the fact that everybody knows women are more verbal when it comes to that type of stuff than men are. So that's why it may seem like it's bashing, because there's a lot more women that are actually saying what they're going through versus the men. But it's not really, it's no bashing. We're not doing no bashing.
I mean, it depends on what you consider bashing. That's my whole thing.
I think that men need to hear what women are saying and how we view what we've experienced, because a lot of times men, they don't know that they're doing things to hurt the woman or make the woman feel some kind of way. You quickly hear a man or a person say, oh, she's bitter. Well, if somebody wasted your time and broke your heart or lied to you and made you think that you was going to spend your life with them and they was going to be this great, awesome, amazing person, and then you find out that it was all a lie, don't you deserve the right to be bitter for a while?
Yeah, you're right to feel how you want to feel. That's on both ends of the stick, men and women. Both of us everybody have to take consideration and listen to everybody, period, point blank, regardless how you look at it. Everybody have a problem. Everybody got issues. Everything ain't peaches and cream. Everything ain't green. You know what I'm saying? We all go through it. Some of us cry when we angry. Some of us, we go to ourselves.
That laugh when they angry.
Yeah. And some laugh. Like me personally, I just learned over time. Like I don't really get mad. I get mad, but I don't get mad. I just laugh. I might talk to myself, like I said before. I go in the mirror, talk to myself, and just do it that way. Versus to just, because if I really just speak, like you run me high and I speak what I'm gonna cut your throat. Like not. Let me take that back.
Whoa, hold on now.
Let me get that quick. They quick to say, well, when I say that, not saying like that, but it's like I'm gonna hurt your feelings.
They're gonna disable my Instagram again.
Don't worry about that, because jokers get out. He said no.
He didn't mean that.
You people who are on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, with your sensitive. Yeah, it's all sensitive, but you can put violent on TV and on everything, but you can't say certain words. Man, miss us with that.
Yes,
but anyway,
miss us with that.
But yeah, it's just what it is. But let everybody got to vent out. Let everybody vent their own way. It's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying if a man cried, because every man cry. Regardless if he by himself or not. Some men cry behind a woman he loved and she hurt his heart. Or some men cry about the things they go through. Women, everything. Women more emotional creatures, human being on earth, and so they express themselves way. That's why they say women live longer than us men. Because they let the stress out. Us men hold more of it in. And then we
heart attacks come.
Yeah. So I just learned that I don't hold nothing in. It is what it is. I just don't like. I sit there and be like, if that's what you feel, that's how it is. Like I'm not gonna put the energy in arguing, And it just that's how I move. Everybody work different, but that's just how I do. I just don't let nothing bother me.
Yeah. Well, I think it's good, that we did talk about some of the things that women can do to uplift their men and make them feel important, make them feel wanted, needed, and feel special. So that was a great topic. We're going to soon have to talk about what are men doing to uplift the women and make the women feel, some kind of way, because just as bad as they feel like they're getting bashed, the women are feeling attacked as well. I mean, like, I feel like I can't post nothing without somebody taking it or perceiving it in a negative way when it's not meant to be that way.
I just think that we have to, as a being in itself, have to open up more and understand, how that person feels. You know what I'm saying? Like how does that person feel, or you know what I'm saying? Like just something like that, because it's not. I think we had. I don't remember what the topic was a few days ago, where it was a lot of women that had a comment, and then one of the gentlemen in the group, was making it seem like, there was a post made about the lady that said she went out on a date. She told the guy that she was not having sex until after she was married.
Yeah.
And his response to her was, "I'm saving my money for my wife."
that was clever.
So my thing is, at the end of the day, people feel some type of way about that. I look at it
because it goes back to sex. I just feel like it's always going to go back to sex when you're talking to a man.
Well,
man gonna feel like this here.
That man ain't giving up that money because she ain't giving up the butt.
Yep.
So again, it ties to sex. Like he's not respecting her body.
Well, at the end of the day, it still go both ways.
Yeah.
How do you expect a man to go out and do all of these different things for you and you're saying until you get married?
You know how long
You
that
know what
may
I'm saying?
be?
Like,
no,
no,
she's just saying she's not going to have sex with him. She could still be a
but
great, amazing
no, what
woman.
I'm saying is she wants him to take her out,
Do all the
all
things,
of these things for her,
travel, treat,
and saying, okay, but I don't want to have sex until after I'm married. Okay, but I expect you to do all of these different things for me.
Mm-hmm.
There's a line. You know what I'm saying? My thing is,
so what if that's her religious belief? You know, to not have sex, to abstain from sex until she's married.
You're absolutely correct. That's why you find somebody that believes in what you believe in.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And I tell everybody, there's somebody for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's somebody that wants exactly what you want.
Yes. And those are the people that she needs to date. So when she tell him that if he is uncomfortable with dating a woman who is going to abstain from sex until marriage, he don't need to date her, because you either going to compromise or you're going to conform.
Exactly.
And you shouldn't ask her to change. If that's not a change that you're willing, if that's not something you're willing to accept, she's not for you. And it's okay to just be her friend. You don't have to date her. But I do feel like, you know, in the past, there have been plenty of people that could abstain from sex until they got married. Me personally, that's not something that I believe in, you know, because I need to know everything about you and know that I'm going to enjoy everything about you before I commit my life to you. And that's me. But there are other people that feel differently, and it's somebody out there for them, like you mentioned.
Yeah, it's a give and take situation. So he accept yours, you got to accept his, and nobody ain't mad because both y'all agree to y'all standards and just go your own ways.
Because if you don't want it, you don't have to do it. You do not have to be with somebody that do things that you don't like. You can go find somebody that do exactly what you like.
But okay, you have to also understand that when you find somebody that you have to make several different compromises to be with, then it's not going to be what you want it to be anyway. You know, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I have to.
So basically, you're not going to get 100% out of somebody. You're going to have to settle for something that you might not like, but is the overall person worth it.
But I'm saying if I got to compromise on this and compromise on this and compromise on this in order to build, you know what I'm saying? Like if I could go to Build-A-Bear and build a man,
then that's where you're gonna go.
You know what I'm saying? What do I want?
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't have this item that I need to put in my bear, is there something else that I'm willing to do? I just say, fuck it, I don't get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of things that people have to realize that, guess what? It's going to be some things that you're going to have to settle on.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, if they show you all these things or tell you all these things about them, I think it's easier in the beginning to decide if you're willing to make a sacrifice versus them pretending that they are exactly who you want. You know, like, for example, you might don't want to date a man that smokes cigarettes. So he gonna act like he don't smoke. He not gonna smoke around you. He gonna use Listerine. He gonna spray body spray on him every time he's around you. But he's hiding that he smoked because he want to date you so bad. And really, he don't want to give up smoking, but he don't want to lose you. So you have to decide, you know, is this something that I want to accept about him, that he want to smoke that bad? Or he's gonna have to decide, am I willing to give up smoking to be with this woman?
And that happened to me. That used to be like a really, really big deal for me. It's like I swear I hate smoke. You know, I hated smokers.
Mm-hmm.
And my past did that. When we got together, didn't smoke or whatever, so that I could see. Because knew I didn't like the smoke.
But they really did smoke.
But he really did smoke. So I found out, I think like after we moved in together, I think we were living together for maybe a few months, and then I started seeing
evidence that he smoked. See, that's why I'm a firm believer, like, you should stay with a person because you really don't know a person until you live with them. A person could pretend and hide and front about who they are when you don't live with them.
That's all day long. But it is, like I say, when it boils down to it, it's each and on with everybody, you know. So I can't stand smokers either. Unless you're smoking every
Yeah, it's a different scent from that.
I don't like. I definitely.
I'm
don't
just
like
saying, if I'm
weed
gonna deal with a
smoking.
female, I'd rather for you do that. I'm just saying,
Than
bro.
cigarettes.
Yeah, I'd rather
Yeah.
for you do that than cigarettes. Though.
My nose is sensitive.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
smell of smoke. Period.
Mhm.
I just don't like it. I don't. People don't know it. The smell is stuck in your nose hairs and
It
all
be
that
in
other
your
shit,
hair,
and
your clothes.
I just don't like it. But you know, hey,
Each his own.
But what if you go to Build-A-Bear and he got everything you want and need in a man, but he come with a pack of Newports?
I kill Newports. I mean, I still have to drop them.
I'm not.
If it's anywhere a woman, like there's a lot of women out here got it going on. But
But
that
they
cigarette, ooh, that does it.
I hear a lot of men say that they're not attracted to women that smoke cigarettes.
Listen. If I see a woman that smokes, and I'm a woman, I just think it's unattractive. When I see a woman that's literally got a cigarette in her mouth, I'll be like, oh my god.
But you know, back in the day, it was a part of sex appeal to have your cigarette. You know, the long little cigarettes they have, and
I think that's what they've seen. Like, but I've seen a lot of beautiful women though, and I seen them hit that. Yeah, I need a cigarette. I was like,
oh, that just remind me of a monkey commercial I seen where they was patting a cigarette like that.
I'm like, I can't do it. Like, because then I start thinking, first thing come to my head is, can you stop the store and give me a pack of cigarettes? And can you give me it? And then I'm be like, no, because that's not my habit.
That's one thing I won't do.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
my habit.
condone bad habits. So if I feel like if I don't like you smoke, I'm not buying you.
Yeah,
nothing
Yeah.
for you to smoke. I just won't.
Why
do it.
would you
'Cause you
contribute
can
to them doing something that you don't even approve
Because
of?
people gonna think, you know, they figure y'all together, you should do it. No, because so I mean, you know, it is what it is. To each those whoever got smoke cigarette partners, hey man, good to y'all. If y'all both smoke cigarettes together, that's best for y'all. I can't do it.
Well, I think one thing people don't realize is smoking contributes to allergies, like strongly contributes to allergies. And my kids' dad, when I first told him, I was like, you have to stop smoking before the kids get here because once they're around the cigarette smoke, their allergies are going to be really bad.
Yeah, it does trigger.
And
most people with allergies, they have asthma too.
Yeah, it all of that goes together. And he didn't. And then once the kids start getting allergies, and it was like every time you turn around, they need allergy medicine for something. It's like it's your fault because I've been told you long before time that you cannot smoke. That is a bad thing for children.
It is.
Allergies and asthma.
Well, shoot, smoking is bad for anybody. We all know that it causes cancer. It causes your teeth to, you know, be discolored. It makes your skin wrinkle, make you age faster. So
You take your ass to the dentist anyway. What you need to do.
Yeah, but smoking and drinking coffee contributes to
That's why I don't do
discoloration
neither one
of the teeth. All right, so let's jump into our hot topics. Have you guys been to Mardi Gras?
Man, I ain't been to Mardi Gras since Mardi Gras became here. I ain't ever been to Mardi Gras.
I never been.
Not now time.
I never been. Period.
I've been to New Orleans one time, way back when New Orleans was jumped. Like I went back
Katrina.
like in 97, probably 92, 93, 94, I think, way back, somewhere around like that. That's the only time I went way back then. Then a few other times, like the Essen Festival when they used to have it. I think the last Essen Festival I went to was right after Katrina hit, and they trying to bring everything was back.
How was it?
It was all right, but it wasn't.
Not
It
the
wasn't.
same.
Yeah, it wasn't the same. A lot of stuff wasn't the same after Katrina, pretty much.
I heard that too. I know a lot of people went to Mardi Gras. I saw it on my timeline in New Orleans. I know they have it in Galveston, but I've never been to Mardi Gras, and it's probably because I don't like my personal space to be invaded. So I just feel like it's gonna be just too crowded, and I wouldn't be able to enjoy myself. But it looks so fun. Like I want to go down there one day just to get some beads and stuff, but I don't want to be in the crowd. Like I don't want my feet to get stepped on.
Yeah, go buy your beads. Then.
No, it's not the same. Like it's the whole Mardi Gras experience, you know, that I want to do.
I've been a couple of times. And
Did you get beads?
I don't worry about that type of stuff. Like, no, I'm not exposing myself.
No, you don't always have to expose yourself to get beads.
I've gotten some, but I've not done anything for them.
Okay, yeah.
So
I don't think everybody do that get their beads.
You get bigger beads.
You show bigger teeth.
You get more.
Okay.
You get it's more. You get more when you put more out there. So, but I've never been that type of person because at the end of the day, truth be told, I'm gonna throw the shit away. I don't like. If when I get home, if I got a box full of beads, I'm just throw the whole box. I'm gonna dump it, so it don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah, when my friends used to go, they would come back and bring me beads, and I would always put them on my rearview mirror.
I think like last year for Mardi Gras, for my team, I went to like the Dollar Tree or something and bought everybody Mardi Gras beads and all that other stuff, and I just put it on everybody's computer.
Yeah,
and I did that to to do Mardi Gras. But other than that, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So what do y'all think about Rihanna and 21 Savage? They have a baby on the way.
21 Savage.
She got a baby coming on the way. Rihanna?
No, that's ASAP.
ASAP Rocky, whatever. One of those rappers.
21 Savage? Nah, ASAP.
ASAP Rocky.
I mean, I don't really get into people personally. I feel like human like we human. You know what I'm saying? But the publicity with all the paparazzis and all that, whatever the hell they are, paparazzi, whatever the hell they are, shit. Them jokes that pop up on your ass, I know everywhere you go. But I mean, they still human like us. But it is what it is. But I mean,
I think it's cute how they following her around, and she's showing her belly, like she's not private about it. Yeah. She's not trying to hide it or anything. Like she's walking around with her see-through shirt on, showing like, yep, I got a baby baking in the oven right here. I think she looks really cute.
I don't mind people's business though.
Yeah, I mean,
it's all over Facebook.
Yeah, you see
but I really like if I see stuff like I don't even read like the captions or read any of that. I just keep scrolling. Like I've never been a type of person that's been starstruck.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like literally, I've met several, celebrities and whatnot, and I just never.
It don't excite you.
Never.
I get it, a human like we.
I
like your music. I like it.
Right. I think the only person that almost got it when Silk the Shocker was big, he came through the airport flirting. And
whatever happened with him?
He said, got money. His brother and them keeping him straight, but he ain't doing too. He probably doing albums, but ain't nothing jumping like that.
I haven't heard anything from the No Limit.
But they still doing. He must be still making money, man. Just feel like that. A lot of jokers like he making money still off records that sell anything he sold, so it don't really matter. He probably got some artists, but right now he got so much investment in other stuff, man. That man good.
Yeah,
I'll be the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like there's other ways to make money.
So Rihanna, what else? What was the other?
They have a whole war going on. Have you been following that?
I hear about it.
Yeah, no, I ain't been following. I know United States need to mind their goddamn business.
That's all I say. That's all. That's the only thing I just say. Mind your business.
Yeah, like let them folks do them folks over there. Let them worry about their own shit.
But I think whatever they have going on over there affects the United States when it comes to like oil and gas and stuff like that.
Fucking with Russia. Yeah, we gonna have that's gonna fuck with us. So what Russia gonna do? They ain't gonna throw no missiles over here. Russia gonna fuck around and shut down. You ain't gonna get no gas or none of it. With gas, really, they want like the second largest gas place we get gas from.
So it's probably good for everybody to just buy Teslas
and leave them alone because Russia gonna shut down. That's not how we on these computers right now. We ain't gonna get none of this airwave. Keep on playing with Russia.
They gonna shut down the 5G.
Man, they gonna shut everything down. You heard? Hey, you heard talking about how they got hacked with the election with shit. Trump had that, man. Them folks know what they were doing, man.
I've been seeing on social media like everybody making it seem like, oh, this would have never happened if it was Trump in office. It's like they're trying to pump him up so that he can come back for another term.
They trying to, anyway. They trying to bring him back. They need to charge some suckers who went in the White House and did what they did. You ain't heard nothing.
Ain't heard nothing else about that.
Oh, they getting it. If them black folks was up and they was still talking about it every day on CNN.
Oh, we would have already seen them be convicted by now.
Yeah, they're just a bunch of bullcrap, man. Forget Trump. Anybody Trump voters, supporters, and anybody else who like them.
I'm neutral. You can like who you want to like, dislike who you want to dislike. That's your business. I don't get into the politics.
He a pimp. That boy cold with it.
Who, Trump? He said all you gotta do is just grab him by
the. Trump gonna be saying, but I don't mess with it because at the end of the day, he racist. He do it on the low. Go just do big shit. I do like. I mean, like he say shit. No. But he just say stuff that then So that's the reason why I dislike about the fact that you know what I'm saying. He do stuff like.
Yeah, he's disrespectful.
So other than that, forget him, man. I don't care about none of them. None of them ain't feeding my pocket. They ain't helping none of us regardless.
On that note, none of them feeding your pocket. Missy Devon, our first topic for tonight. Would you invest in your significant other's business idea by pulling out of your 401k or your savings? Like, what you front your man's business with your savings?
My man,
Your
man.
Mm-hmm.
No, your man.
Your man.
No, I would. My thing is because at the end of the day, my investment in him is an investment in me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if we're a unit, why not?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a problem with that because again, it's not like I'm doing something solely for him. I'm backing him. You know,
so
I'm
would it
supporting
depend
him.
on what his business idea is, or would it be like, okay, well, you have a business idea and I just want to see you do it? What if you didn't really believe in it? Would you still invest your savings?
I mean, it got to make sense.
It makes sense to him.
Yeah.
Well, he got to make it make sense to me. You know,
Okay.
like he has to make it make sense to me. I mean, but we're not gonna throw money away.
Mm-hmm. So, what are your requirements? You know, what do you require?
In order to invest?
Mm-hmm. So
I need to know. I need to know what he trying to do. You know, like what's his goal? You know, what's the end result? Like, what do you? That's all. I just need to know what are you trying to do, and what we need to do to get the ball rolling. Mm-hmm. You know, what is it going to take? Are we going to do some extra research at that point? Then, once I'm involved, now it's like a partnership. You know, not to say I'm trying to do anything to take over, but I'm gonna do whatever it takes, do whatever I need to do on my end to help make sure that it's gonna be successful. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's where I'm going with that.
So would you volunteer or would you just let him ask you if you could help invest?
I don't know. I can't give a definitive answer on that. I really don't know. It depends on what it is. Mm-hmm. I think it would really depend on what the business is.
What if he say he want to start his own detailing business? It don't cost that much money to start that up, but you know, he might ask you for, I guess, the money for insurance, the pressure washer, a storage, I guess, to put the cars under.
That's small. That's really small. So I wouldn't. Again, if he asks if I had it, I got it.
So the upside down about it is, say, bread come in, start making a little bread, and then all of a sudden you get big head on you.
I don't know.
But he ain't pitch back none of that bread to put back into whatever you pull your money from.
Then that's one of those situations where you have to know what type of person you're dealing with. You have to know the status of your relationship, because at the end of the day, if you women know what type of person you're dealing with. If you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, now if you invest in somebody like that and you already leery about them, you thinking that a lot of women that does that think that if I do this, it's gonna make the situation better. Mm-hmm. It's not gonna make the situation better. You're actually promoting the BS that's about to happen after the fact.
Okay, but on that note, but you like you say, you gotta know what you're dealing with, but you don't know when he start making his money, it might change him because he ain't had his money. So now he making the money, he riding something different. Now these females at him. So now he got these females at him, and you with the bull crap in his ear. Like, nigga, I don't need you. What you talking about? But you forgot who put him down. So these are things. So you can know your man. Sometimes money make a person look different and change different once they realize they got it in their hand.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you done with me, shit, fuck it.
Would I get your bread back? None of your money back?
My thing is, a lot of that shit ain't worth it. It's money. You know, we can go out and make more money.
Okay, you're right.
It's not that big of an issue.
So if it came out your 401k, let's say you started your job, you've been on that job, say 5 years, and you put 70,000 in there, and you pulled out 50 of it. You gonna charge that 50 to the game?
You probably gonna have to,
because you're gonna have to pay that back to your 401k.
Maybe it depends. There's ways around.
They can tax it unless you. Yeah,
that's why you don't get boyfriend/girlfriend, husband/wife benefits on a girlfriend/boyfriend status.
Yeah, because in the divorce, you can mention it and get your money back.
Yeah,
but in a common law relationship, I don't think
on a girlfriend status.
Exactly.
So, but I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there, just what you think.
Sometimes my thing is, you got to realize at the end of the day, when you go and harping about something that you're over with, all it does is causes drama. So if I don't want to be with you anymore, or we not together and we talking about some money stuff, how long we gonna go back and forth? Like, causing each other madness behind some money.
Well, you don't have to. But at the end of the day, you decide to do something because you care for a person.
I understand that, but I'd rather have peace. At the end, let me say it, karma is a bitch.
Yeah.
You know, and I strongly believe that. So my thing is, if you fuck me, you gonna feel me. And I don't have to do nothing about it. You gonna get it. It's gonna come to you. And honestly, regardless, like you say, the little females, guess what? You gonna come across a female that's gonna get you for what you got.
Yeah.
And you gonna feel it. I'm not really worried about it. I don't worry about that type of
Yeah.
stuff. It's just too much extra.
I mean, yeah. So I mean, it's all good though. But like I say, it is what it is. It's just each and on to everybody. I just feel like it's cool. There's nothing wrong with, you know, investing your money into a person. But like you say, if you know what type of business plan, but if you're gonna bring your business plan to me, I need to know the whole blueprint of your business plan.
So
you know?
Andre said, would you want to see any profits in return?
Of course, off top. That's the whole purpose of investing to it. You know, to get the profit off of it. You know what I'm saying? And depending on how big or what it is that you investing into, you might not see the profit the first year or two. It just depends.
But you have to, again, it depends on the type of business that, you know, you're dealing with. You have to know what you're getting into and do your research, you know, when it comes to that type of stuff. I know the business that I'm getting into, I know my first year is not going, it might not be
what you want,
what I want it to be. But I know it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of marketing. It's going to take, I know I'm putting a lot of money into it. I got to buy a lot of equipment. I'm probably going to have to do payroll for a few people off the rip. You know, it's going to be a lot, but I know that's going to happen the first year. Mm-hmm. But after that,
you get to see the fruits of your labor.
Exactly. But again, you have to know what you're doing.
It's called contract. Get a contract with your significant other / boyfriend, girlfriend. And even if y'all split up, you still got something binding them to pay you back.
Yeah, because you walk away from something.
You can love somebody, but that don't mean you make dumb decisions based on your love for a person. You still got, if you're gonna be business minded, then be business minded. Draw up a contract between the two of you, because what you just said, you investing money into it. You invested in the hope that there's going to be a return. So
I think that you should have a contract anyway.
Like you said, isn't that called a prenup?
Well, that's if you're married.
That's
if you ain't married.
That's if you're married. There ain't no prenup if you ain't married. Mm-hmm. Like we need to put agreement to something. Like regardless if we separate, and whatever case may be, if you ain't pay me back the money that you promised that you'll give me from investing into this, I get a percentage of this, regardless.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's why I was saying, that's why I asked when I say my man. Yeah, I mean man, like
y'all are planning the future together. Yeah. Or y'all are married, getting married or something like that.
I'm gonna tell you something. I know people that was married. I know somebody who was married and they went their 401k, got their money out, bought their man a truck, because that's what he wanted to do. He ran the truck for a little bit, make a little money, but he like, I'm gonna give your money back to you as I make it, which I feel that's what you should do. As you make it, pay a little bit back to, you know, so she can replace or he can replace back. And so what happened was he ran it a little bit, then something went wrong, or he decided he didn't want to go in this day, he didn't want to do nothing that day. And then something went out the engine, something went wrong, and then next thing you know, he didn't want to do that. Then he said he didn't want to work over here at this job. Then he messed around. When it came down to it, he ended up selling the truck less than what she paid for it, and then kept the money and didn't give her nothing back. And then she asked all the way out of it. And guess what? They ain't together. So now she lost all the way around the table.
But my thing is, this is what I'm saying. Even with that particular situation, you know, if your person is an indecisive person, if your person don't follow shit through, like, you know that type of stuff about a person. If you invest in that type of person that don't follow through, then that's on you. But
this go back to what I keep trying to get you to understand. You can have a man that go to work every day, bust his butt. He gonna do that. Then he said, man, I want to invest into this. You put money to him, he can make way more money. His attitude gonna change. His whole perception, a lot of shit gonna change on how he think and might see. You see what I'm saying? So now you'll be like, now I don't even know who you was. Now you making this shit who you are now. New. Yeah, so I mean, these things can happen. So
and I believe it. I understand that stuff. I know,
but like you said, you can know your spouse to a certain extent, though.
Let's see. Monique said, "Good affidavit." Andre said, "It's like boxing. You must protect yourself at all times."
I think Mayweather said that after a fight.
Yeah, protect yourself at all
times. Protect yourself at all times.
Let's say any business related needs to be put in writing and notarized. Relationship or not, protect your assets
Yeah.
and sanity.
Yeah, because that's a lot of money just be throwing. I don't care if it's 15,000. Like I'm charged to the game now. You owe me some money. I want my money, or you give me a percentage. This we're gonna put this on paper because we're not gonna have this problem. Like we ain't gonna argue, but I know with this paper here, you gotta give me a percentage every month. A sale or something go on, or until you pay me back in full. I want what you owe me back in full, and I want a percentage. So either way it go, I'm still gonna get a percentage regardless.
Andrea said love can be a bit blinding though.
Yep.
Love can make you make a lot of bad decisions. It's just like a drug or an alcohol. When you get too much of it, it clouds your judgment and it impairs your judgment, make you not think or see things straight. Like if you drink too much, it's rooms get a little spinny, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you can get a hold to some good loving and you just trust that person and you believe everything they say, even if you know better. Sometimes you convince yourself that it's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I would love to invest in somebody that I'm dating. But when we talking thousands and thousands of dollars, like I would rather us be married first. But I am also the same woman that say if my man want a baby, you gonna sign a contract that if you leave me, you taking this baby with you.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, I'm all for uplifting, promoting, and helping somebody to build their own business. But the money that I work hard for, if I'm going to invest in you, I need to know that we are a team, we are a partner. Because if you blow up and you get this big head because you're not used to the finances, and you might decide, well, I don't want to be with you no more. Yeah, you know, I might have invested this money in your business, but if I took it out of my 401k, you know, that's taken away from my future that you're no longer going to be a part of. I'm going to feel obligated to
Get my money back.
Either you're going to give me my money back or you're going to keep me on the business to where I'm getting money just like you're getting money.
Right.
And it shouldn't be any hard feelings behind that.
It's quite business. So, because you know, that's a lot of bread we talking about. You know what I mean, nobody ain't just throwing money away. It's stuff getting crucial right now.
Exactly. I don't have no money to throw away at all.
No.
So I need to believe in your investment or your business idea. You need to sell it to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I say. You got to let me know. It got to make sense.
Yeah.
Blueprint.
So So rolling over into that about, you know, person changing.
Yeah.
So why do we pretend on social media that nothing is wrong when we're in a bad situation?
Because that's what the world people retrieve and receive as how things are right now. So it's like this here. If I'm a street cat and I was selling big narcotics out here in these streets, right? And everybody know me for having this image. Okay. I might go out, something happen, right? But then I might not be making this money no more. Same way. But you have people that still want to live this image of who they used to be in the past. So they continue to try to do stuff. They'll do anything they can. They even try to ride something looking good or try to make sure they'll spend their last dollar to make sure whatever they wear, they looking right. You know, because now it's an addiction. You trying to keep up a habit because you don't want nobody to know that you're not living or you're not the same person who you used to be. You see what I'm saying? So us as human, we'll sometimes sit up and be like, forget that, man. I got to continue to roll this image. If I'm around, everybody know who I was. This is what it is. But it's okay if everybody go through a hard and fall. So when you fall, it's okay. You fall and you come back. I mean, you know, it's a lot of stuff that I did. A whole lot of stuff I used to do, but I fell off. It wasn't no shame and shit. I caught the bus. Shit, I done rode around with a car that goddamn sound like an ice car, the popcorn car. Shit.
It was making those put sounds.
Shit, I pull up like shit. I don't know what it was. I know the compressor AC. Back when it was taped up, you know what I'm saying?
That was humbling.
Yeah, but think about it. And you talking about at this point, I'm talking about I was riding top notch, clean, everything. Like it wasn't nothing I couldn't do and have, you know what I'm saying? Going from making a bunch and have them and then like things change, you know what I'm saying? Things change, and that come with because us as humans, sometimes we don't humble ourselves. We don't humble ourselves to the point and understand that where it came from, and we don't look at it that way. I wasn't cocky with it, I wasn't arrogant, but my mind was more like, shit. I drive this truck. I go make me $5,000 to $8,000 a week. shoot, I'm hustling the street. I got one person I can make 15,000 off of, and so I'm looking at I got money. I ain't worried about nothing, but I wasn't being humble with the whole situation. Here it is. I'm blessed to have a truck at 21, making this type of money, but then I still want to enjoy the street life too. So it's like
pick one.
I had to pick one, and I just felt like the man say, "Hey, I'm gonna sit you down for a minute."
So you didn't make your decision fast enough.
Yeah, and like I said, when I sat down for a nice little minute. It wasn't no 1 year, 2 years. Like I ain't have a car. I walk. But it wasn't no problem. I'm gonna jump on the bus if I got to. You know what I'm saying? If I get a ride, I get a ride. I mean, I still did what I need to do until I came back. And I tell you what, when I get back to where I'm at, I know. And at the whole time, look at it. It taught me how to humble myself in any situation. Mm-hmm. So it didn't matter. It got to the point where I couldn't just go and buy what shoes I want. You know what I'm saying? I go buy some little bull crap shoes at the corner store, fake forces at the corner store, and throw on a big shirt, son. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was like.
He was really, really young because I don't recall.
That's the point. See, she don't recall. You don't recall. That's what I'm saying. See, she don't recall me. What thing about it? I wasn't in the end. I wasn't I was still in the area, but it was a lot of places I wouldn't go because it was like, dang. But I still stepped out, and people, and even when I did still step up, people still came to me. What's up, man? Put me on. I'm like, kid, I'm messed up. I can't put you on. I'm off. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get put on right now. I can't do nothing for you. But if I go to person, man, put me on with something. I need some bread. They looking at me like, you got it. No, I don't got it.
That's that hate and envious.
I don't have it, man. There. I need it.
Mm-hmm.
But
some people don't want to see you do better than them.
So it's like, what you gonna do?
Andre on the last topic said sometimes a loved one can find themselves being in a pressured situation to invest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah, like the person that you with will probably make you feel bad for having the money and not wanting to see their dream and help them.
Not no more. I used to be like, it's not too much that I feel
it's
bad
manipulation.
About anymore. So my thing is, at the end of the day, I look at stuff for what it is, and it's not.
Well, assume what you think it is.
Yeah. I think that the reason that a lot of people, and this is my own personal opinion, I think a lot of people put on for social media because it's so many people that are judgmental,
mm-hmm.
So it's like if you doing your thing, people got something to say. So then if you share your sadness or you share moments that break you, then they're gonna say, "Oh, you're looking for attention, or you're looking for sympathy," or they're gonna be like, "That's what you get for a showboat."
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of people don't do things on social media to showboat, but somebody that's looking at them that wish they had what they had or wish they lived the life that person lived, they're gonna perceive it as, "Oh, this person is showboating."
Yeah.
So everybody who have good times in their life and they on top at the moment, they're gonna have a moment where they fall or they, are not on top. And they might not want to share that with the world because the world is going to judge them or have something to say to make them feel even less than what they feeling at the time. So for them, I'm just going to keep fronting like everything is peaches and cream, because the minute I show weakness or the minute I show that my life ain't perfect, people are going to judge me. So they rather be judged thinking that they have it together versus letting somebody know when things are bad. Because people really do pray for your downfall.
Monique Bailey Rogers. She said, "Y'all look good."
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
She said, "Okay, Metro."
Yeah, Metro.
And then she asked if we allow outside people to sit at the table. I told her that we can do live. She said, "I'm cooking." What you cooking, girl? We hungry.
Yes.
Yeah.
We haven't had dinner yet.
And then a lot of time it's in the world we live in now. A lot of people, it's like, people want to hang with you, see who you with, depending on what the bad is. Like our status goes on what we can drive, what we have, and what we got. Like if you type person seem like you got this and that, everybody want to know who you are or what you got going on.
I'm not really I can't say that I'm a very public person, but I'm not extremely private.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of right in between. But my thing is I'm gonna give you a little information to make you inquire and not tell you shit.
Yeah.
That's me. I like to leave you where you just very inquisitive. Like what is What is this? What
They
is
gonna
that?
inquire, and what they can't inquire or find out, they gonna make it up. So
Yeah.
My thing is, I don't care about a lot of that type of stuff. Like I tell people all day, if you know me, if you know me, like you say you know me, you can come to me and ask anything. But making up stuff about me, I don't care what the streets say about me. I've never been the type of person that care about what the streets say about me, because at the end of the day, I can show you better than I can tell you.
they still don't believe what they want to believe. So
That-
it doesn't really matter, if you care.
But my
or
point
not.
exactly, I can show you better than I can tell you. You can say what all you want.
I used to be very open and public about my life, but I realized that people are judgmental. Sometimes people don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you living your best life, and people make their own assumptions about who you are. So I'm learning to be a little bit more private about my successes or things that make me happy, even with my sadness. Like if I'm having a good time, I didn't mind sharing those moments. I'm out, I'm having a good time, I'm taking pictures. Or, like if I'm devastated or going through something, like I would share, but I would share my story hoping that it could help somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It was never for attention or anything, but sometimes, you have to vent and you have to get things off your chest. And it's not like you're looking for someone to tell you, oh, it's going to be okay. Yeah, you don't need validation. But a lot of times I've shared things that I've experienced in my life, and people will come in my inbox because they're like, thank you for sharing it. Like I feel the same way, or I went through, like they come to me and tell me their story. And when they see like, damn, you bounce back, or, you're doing so much better, it makes you feel good and make you want to open up, because the people that are suffering
In silence,
yes, they can see like, dang, she went through the same thing I went through, but like, look at her now.
Yeah.
What did she do? What did she go through? And some people like, oh, they putting all their business on Facebook. Yeah. Sometimes it's a cry for help.
I done heard all of that, and at the end of the day, I done heard all of that, and I'm gonna tell people like this: my story is my story. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, it's people out here that have a story to tell, but so afraid to tell it because they're in fear of what other people or how other people are gonna see them. I could give two shits about how anybody see me, because I am who I am and I stand firm on who I am. So it really doesn't matter. My thing is, guess what? My story, the way it is, the way it plays out, y'all hear me say all the time, no losses, only lessons. And when I see stuff like that, I don't worry about it, because guess what? Every little dilemma or tragedy or whatever the case only made me a better person. It's only going to make you a better person as long as you're counted as a lesson and not a loss. Because when you keep running around hollering about you lost, I lost, that's negativity. But when you learn lessons, that all that does is build character. It makes you a better person. It makes you want to do better. And you have to look at stuff in a positive manner so that you can be better. I've talked to so many people that have been through stuff, and I done sat there and just listening to them and step in on conversations that I wasn't even a part of, just to say, look, you have to handle stuff this particular way, because if you don't, it's going to eat you up inside. And you got to let it go. Let God handle this stuff for you, because if you don't, you let somebody else take precedence over your life. You have to control your own life. And make sure that what you want is what you strive for. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do, what you're not capable of doing, what you don't have the money to do. You can do what the hell you want to do at all times, as long as you get out there and you get it.
Yeah, and only you know what you can and cannot do. Can't nobody else tell you what you can do and what you cannot do.
Don't ever, like, it just, I don't know, I just feel like this. Back in school, when we was in elementary, teachers have that little chalkboard thing, and he's put words on there. And out of all the words, I can't remember nothing else on that board but this one word. And I live with this until this is where I'm at now. I can't.
Can't is not a word.
I can't.
Man.
That's not a word.
Yeah, I used to hear that too.
I can't.
Man.
I can't.
So I tell you don't want to.
I tell people all the time, man, when you talk to me, don't use I can't. When you speak to me, don't use I can't. Like, I don't use that word, and I take that seriously. Like, it ain't no such thing as I can't. The person tell me, hey, man, can you build that house? Yep, I can build it. Can you do it? Yep.
You
I
can
do it.
YouTube anything and get it done.
Yep. And because I got a firm, as long as I believe in myself, I can make it happen. Like it's a lot of stuff that I taught myself by just believing in myself and doing it. Like I convinced somebody else that I can do it, and while I'm convincing them, I'm convincing myself. And when I get in that, and it happens.
Well, I'm glad that you convinced yourself that you can replace my bumper on my car. Appreciate you for that.
Yeah. Hey, look, if I'm learning while I'm doing it right then.
It got done and it haven't fallen off yet. So, keep on convincing yourself of all kind of greatness.
But you always got to remain too, I mean, I don't tell nobody. Everybody got their own belief in what they believe in. And I'm not telling nobody what they should do, how they should do. I'm not no pastor. I ain't no preacher. I'm just saying, me personally, I always think the man above. Some people say the Most High, some people say the universe, whatever your reason or whatever you choose to do, that's yours. But I'm just saying, I always think, the man above, but you don't always think him and ask him when it's gravy for you. You do it when you even down or bad or whatever. You just do it anyway, period. And that in life, what I learned, that's what helped me get myself in a lot of situations back to where I need to be. And like I say, I got a story, and y'all ain't heard nothing.
We gonna hear it one day.
Yeah,
we definitely gonna hear it one day.
Let me see. Monique says she has a question because she's currently going through a divorce, so I'm waiting on the question. Teresa say, "Y'all preaching tonight, though."
Yeah, you know why?
Why?
Because we preaching tonight. Because y'all need to hear this though. But it's just true facts though. But regardless of when you invest into someone you care about, dealing with social media, or just because to tell you the truth, if social media wasn't around, nobody want to know what nobody doing. And the thing about it is, so many females, everything that they show, they gotta have to be name brand. Like everything have to be Fendi, Chanel, Coach, Birkin. But it's nothing wrong with it. You can get it. But what gets me though, when I see a lot of these females that have, and they showing bags or they bathing suit, but it's like y'all always at a hotel or somewhere in the beach. Like, damn, where your house at? Like, you got 10, 20, 30, and half of them, these cats be taking them out of town with them. Like, you want to go out of town? Yeah, I go. Like, every time you look up, you're in a hotel. Like, damn, when you ever in your house? If you see them in a house, do you ever see anything in the house? You don't see a microwave. I mean, your microwave is it, but you don't see no sugar jug. Not like, damn, where's the shit in your house?
I mean, I take a lot of trips, and I got a house, and it's fully furnished.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with it. But I'm just saying, I got to at least see part of your house somewhere in the picture.
Why do the people need to put their house on social media so somebody can come and rob you because they like
I ain't saying
TV?
Put your house with your address and nothing. But I'm just saying, if all your pictures, everything you've seen is all your pictures.
But you can't tell people what the post. Like, they might don't want to share that part of their life with you.
But you sharing your hotel life with me?
Yeah, because that's not theirs. They can share their hotel, they can share their trips and vacations, but they don't need to share their personal business.
Every woman got a favorite mirror in her house. Take a picture with your favorite mirror or something, then they know that's her house. You know what I'm saying? That's her house. I know that's your house. You get them jokes.
So that's the thing, guys want to see the woman at her house when they post pictures.
No, I'm just saying, son, don't make it seem like, Mom, it ain't just, I care less. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really post pictures in my house, but I have my own shit. But I mean, you might see a picture here and there, or I'm somewhere, but my point is, what I'm making is that don't make it seem like everything you're doing is all about traveling and lavish life, because these little young girls come up and that's what they think, that's what they gotta have.
Now that part,
that's my whole thing. Like, there's nothing wrong with being, and a lot of them want to say, no, I'm a motivational, what they call themselves, class, like, you're a life coach, all right. But it is what it is.
Monique, what are lies? Who lying, girl?
I'm listening. We all ears up here. Some got big ears than others.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like my whole thing is, as far as, on social media, I feel like sometimes it is for straight validation. You know what I'm saying? You want people to see you a certain type of way. Or when I go on there, I ain't gonna lie to you. I find the crazy stuff. I find the funny post or the inspirational post.
Yeah.
And if I see something I like, I might copy and paste it, save it, or, whatever the case may be. I don't go on now, trying to see what people got going on in their world, because my thing is, I only solely can worry about what I can control. So if whatever you got going on in your life, I don't bother by nobody's stuff unless they come to me and ask for my opinion on anything. And again, you give your opinion based on what type of person you're dealing with, because you know some people gonna ask for your opinion. They really don't want to hear that shit anyway.
Well, you gonna see it anytime you get on social media. Don't matter if you ain't gotta look for it. You gonna see it in. You click on it right now. You gonna see it.
That's what I'm saying. I do a lot of. I scroll.
Yeah,
I look. Cool. I look at
what they
funny
showing.
posts because that's where I am in my life. I'm in peace. I like to have fun. I like to enjoy life. So I look at funny stuff, inspirational, stuff that's motivational.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. And I like to see. I really for you show me a bunch of pictures at work. Really, what you really doing? Like
you in the
going to work. Go to work. I need you to show these young people something better than what you're doing, man.
You show them how to start their own damn business.
I will. We can have a conversation.
I'm not because you're not supposed to convince me to work.
I ain't
saying
you don't have. I ain't talking about
I'm
you
not
going to
saying
work.
that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you want, especially us black people, man. Help somebody figure out how to start their own business. Why the hell are we out here working for these people?
You have to start somewhere.
You do. That's understandable.
So that's what I'm saying. So even if you're working in your own boutique, and this is how I tell people all the time. If you don't really know what you do, just say wherever you're working at. You working at this job. You learn, and you've been at that job for years. You learn the ins and outs about that job, and then you realize that, hey man, I like this job, and I realize I can do this. And if you can break off and start your own business dealing with the stuff you're doing, you do that. And I tell people all the time, like, there's a lot of people who say, man, I heard you can make money in trucks. I mean, you can, but I don't know what people consider money. Mm-hmm. Like your money might not be my money. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So if you say, hey, like somebody might say, man, $1,000 a week is good money for them driving trucks. I might feel like, no. You know what I'm saying? I make that a day or something. You know what I'm saying? But my point, what I'm saying is that a lot of people here that folks say money be made, and you get people who ain't ever drove a truck or been in a truck, and they just buy a truck, and then they wonder why nothing ain't going for them. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to get drivers. They don't know nothing about the business. They just going out what somebody told them. Mm-hmm. Not getting in it. And I tell anybody, any business you do or you decide to do, make sure that you did it. You've been working in it. That way you know the ins and outs, what is what. Like, don't just jump off of what somebody tell you and you going blind. You just jumping in and then you wonder why, like, you don't know what it's going. Some go somewhere, you don't know what it's paying. Although you paying a driver a little bit of money because you made this, because you paid that. And then next thing you know, you lost out.
Well, some people got to also realize that at the end of the day, you ain't going to start off, even though you are the boss, you're not going to start off as a boss.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to start off as your own employee first.
Somewhere.
Somehow.
Yeah.
So if regardless of what you in, you got to start off as your own employee first before you become the boss.
I'm tell you something. Like before I got in the truck thing, I worked for a company. Other than when I first started, I was working for myself. I was a street pharmaceuticals. I was street pharmaceuticals. I did that. I was in the street military. What street military?
Street pharmaceuticals.
However they spell it right there. So that's what I was in the street. I was that, and then I went and got a secondary job. And then when I worked on this secondary job, that's what led me to say, but this is my mind thinking. So when I started with the moving company, I was like, man, I don't want to be no helper making. I don't remember. This is probably back. I'm just throwing it out real quick and keep going on. 96. This has to be about 95, 96, 96, 97. What anyway?
Minimum wage is like
$4.
$4.
Like I think I was making minimum wage. I worked at McDonald's. That was my first job. McDonald's making $4.15. Matter of fact, I still got check stubs. $4.15. Like I got check stubs from my first job. Like $4. I was looking at that. I was looking at it the other day.
I would make my
$4.15. And then we get paid every 2 weeks.
Huh?
Every 2 weeks.
In high school, I was getting paid like $4.50.
I was 14.
At Burger King.
I was 14. I worked. My first job was at Afterward. We was making $4.25.
See, I got paid 25 cents more at Burger King.
I was at $4.15.
But I was 14, so yeah.
I was 17.
That was the money,
I
like
was
just getting a
17
check.
then. But yeah, so I was I like, forget this. They fired me. They fired me from McDonald's. I stayed there for a year. They fired me. I'm telling you how they fired me. I used to work 10 to 5. And then I'm like, man, I would work 10 to 5. And then I'm like, forget that, man. Let me come in early in the morning. I said, okay, you get here early in the morning. Be here.
Wait, 10 to 5. You was working
10 in the
night?
morning, 10 in the morning to
morning.
5 in the evening. So I was like, let me come in early in the morning. So they said, okay, then you get here early in the morning. McDonald's used to open up at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. This was off of 290 and Center, but they ain't tore it out down. They ain't nothing over there now no more. But so I said, okay, but I used to have to be there like at 3:30, 4 in the morning. We got to pull the freeze out. So I get there. So why they fired me was I got there late one time, and then I got there late again another time, and then they like, you can't be getting in late. And then one day I woke up, it was like 5:30, 6 o'clock. I get in there late. I'm working. They let me work on my whole day. They said, well, we're going to have to let you go. I said, well, okay. You know what I'm saying? They said, we're going to have to let you go because you came in late too many times. I said, ain't this some hamburger? Then I started working at Wiener's Warehouse, and we'll get every week, I was getting a check for $135. $135. That's, I ain't seen a check more than that. $135 every week.
You was on salary.
Man, I don't know what. They're like, you unload, you get these trucks unloaded, that's it, go home. $135 at Wiener Warehouse on Post Oak in Westview.
They had you kept.
That was it. Everybody. So then I went from there and I'm like, I gotta do something. I went back to my first job, my professional job, pharmaceuticals. So, and then I got on with another company. I think I was making like $8 an hour. No, I'm making $7 Sunday. And I'm like, man, forget this. I'm not gonna be no helper. Y'all working the shit out of me. I said, I'm gonna learn how to drive these trucks. And they sent me out of town with one of my boys. He was already driving school. He was driving trucks. You know, back then when people started driving trucks, you used to go to Dallas, a company called Tri-State. And Dallas was the only school back in the day. So he went to that school there, and he was driving. So we went to Oklahoma, and I'll never forget. We pulled over in Huntsville. I said, man, let me drive this truck. He said, you know what? I said, nigga, yeah, I know how to drive this truck. Let me drive it. I got this. He like, yeah. I said, man, I know how to drive. Man, I got that truck, took out, boom, we were bouncing going down the street. I got this mother, don't worry about it. Got them
Had
gears.
you ever driven a truck before?
I ain't never drove a truck there. I told that nigga put me at your that truck jump, boom. I know how to switch
He done
gears.
convinced himself.
Yeah, I got that truck, boom, bullshit. Once I got that motherfucker stop bouncing, I hit that highway, I drove that sucker all the way through Dallas, all the way to Oklahoma. I was up, nigga, I ain't even go to sleep. I was driving that joker. And then I realized I couldn't drive when he got ready to have to make a turn on them streets. I like, damn, I done messed up. Hey, homie.
Is it the same turn you made on the woman today?
No, it's different now. I know how to make them turns. I ain't know. I'm turning it like it's a car, not knowing I got a swing. And this, they had the big long nose 53-foot trailer. I drove that truck. When I drove that truck, and the whole time I helped him drive back and forth.
So was he someone who inspired you to pursue the trucking, or did you have other people that was inspiring you to do more with your life and to upgrade your life to a trucking position versus working at a warehouse or a fast food restaurant?
No, I just knew I wanted more things in life. And when I realized when I got to that job, I'm like, if I can go up higher, why I want to stay here as this helper? I need to be all the way up to the top of the pole. Like anywhere I go, I don't want to stay here. I want to go up to where I can go. So I was like, well, shit, if I can drive a truck and get more money, that's better for me.
But you got to know where you are, because I think that's what a lot of things, like people, you got to know where you stand in society in itself, and what you want to do, like where you want to be. Because at the end of the day, like I like to be my own boss. I want to be in management. If I'm working for somebody else, I need to be up there. I don't really want to be a regular employee.
Okay, so let me ask both of you guys when we go into the next topic. And the next topic is, what do you do to inspire? So can you think of one person in your circle or that you deal with, something that you do to inspire them?
So somebody in our inner circle, somebody inspired
Just somebody you know that you have inspired, and what was your methods of inspiration for them?
I try to inspire everybody who know me, anybody that come in contact with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no capping person. Like it don't matter if I'm down here like this here, I always remain the same. If you somewhere and I see you walking, hey man, you need a ride, you good? If you riding with me and you hungry and you got something to eat, I got you. Don't worry about it.
We hungry right now.
Y'all hungry with shit. I can go in there and cook. We're gonna cook. But anyway, but I don't like. I try to motivate everybody. Like I got ways. Like what I do. Man, I had people hear me and say, man, you know what? I look up to y'all. Man, you inspire me, man. And I said, man, I appreciate that. Like I truly appreciate that. But I say, man, you know, it ain't come overnight though. You know what I'm saying? I say, but I truly appreciate it. And he like, I inspire you because, man, we both started and came from the same spot doing the same stuff, and you going. I said, I tell you what, man. Long as you continue to do what you do, you can be there too. I'm saying it's gonna be an up and down, but you have to stay consistent on what you want to do. Remind yourself, man, you got to do what you need to do to get to where you need to be. And I say, and you just gonna, it's a lot of things that you might not want to do, but you just gonna have to do it and handle it. It ain't about the pride, none of that. Because like I say, it is what it is. So there's a lot of people that tell me, and I say, man, you can do it too. You know, I tell everybody, and I got a way of just, I try to motivate people and push them without them even knowing I'm pushing them. Like I build them up, and they don't even know that I'm building them up, but I do it in a way to build them up. They don't even know it, and be like, man, you know. But and then at the end of that, I say, see how simple that was. But I'd have pumped them up to do it without them even knowing I'm doing it. Like, man, you full of crap. You don't want to go nowhere. You just want to stay here, man. You tripping. You know what's out there? Like, well, I'm telling you.
So you use the reverse psychology on your people.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever you got to do to make
get
it
them, get them where it go. You know,
innate divine. Are you currently inspiring somebody, or what have you done in the past to inspire somebody to take their life or their goals to the next level?
I'm a big promoter of do your own shit. You know, I'm always encouraging people. I don't have a circle though. I got a dot. Y'all know me.
That's it right there.
That dot. That's my people right there. I don't have a circle of people. But again, when I meet people and I hear people that want to do something, or they're trying to do something, or they're trying to come out of a situation, or trying to get into a new situation, I'm one of those that I always gonna tell people you can do it.
Yeah.
You know, you can do it. All you got to do is, man, sit down, grab your pen and a notebook, grab your notebook and write down what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Once you write down what you're trying to do, then you take one step at a time and figure out what you need to do to get that done, what you need to do to get this done. And I'm big on that. I mean, I encourage anybody to do anything you want to do. You can do it. Now, if you're a procrastinator like me, I procrastinate a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I do a lot of procrastinating, but that's because I do a lot. You know, like my mind be all over the place. My focus, I don't know, maybe I got like ADHD or ADD or something. I got like 3 or 4 different things going on, and I like to come up. You know what I'm saying? So if I can tell somebody how to do, you know, what I do, or man, let me simplify your life. And this is one of the big, like, even right now, like as far as I'm supposed to start 2 jobs in about 3 weeks, 2 of them, and I'm already doing what I'm doing right now.
Big money.
My birthday coming up. This is my birthday month.
So Cash App, we'll leave our Cash App in a little bit. Y'all Cash App or Zella, we'll get information before we leave here.
But my thing is
I'm going to inspire you to continue with those jobs so that you can help me turn up for my birthday this month.
What? Your birthday this month?
Oh yeah, we got this Monday through Friday.
What's Monday through Friday?
The jobs for the next.
My birthday
weeks.
fall on a Friday, and
I'm
you know
this Monday through Friday.
you don't work nights.
You don't work on weekends either. You don't work on weekends.
Yeah, my turn up ain't gonna start before 7.
I don't work on weekends.
Yeah, you don't work on weekends.
And you get off at 7 on a Friday, so the
you
turn
got
up
time to sleep for Saturday.
Okay. She can turn up Friday when she get off of work.
Yeah, go home, get your power nap, and then come on in.
Just drink a Red Bull. You don't even need a power nap.
Yeah,
We're not gonna be out there late on Friday.
I'm gonna need a nap.
Get a power.
I might definitely probably have to go ahead and
get your power
and do a nap. Y'all know my numbers catching up with me.
Yeah, she got them old people syndromes where she been in the bed.
She can go get her nap, but like I'm saying, I inspire my friends all the time, and I'm going to inspire y'all to put your freakum dress on, put your high heels on, rest your feet the whole week before, because we turning up the whole week.
Before you turn up at?
I don't know what we turning up at for our viewers. If y'all have a nice place for us to go for my birthday, let us know.
What do you have like color coordinations or anything like that? Because you know I'll be ready to buy shit.
Yeah, I haven't even thought that far. I just know Thursday, St. Patrick's Day. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the week of my birthday, I'm doing something.
All them days?
Yeah.
What?
Because St. Patrick's Day is the day before my birthday. So we got to do something. So that's green.
Okay.
The day of my birthday is a Friday. I don't know what we going to do, but just know you need to.
So St. Patrick's Day, you want to wear green?
Well, you're supposed to wear green if you don't want nobody to pinch you.
That's what they do.
Hey, it's only one person that's allowed to pinch me. I'm
going to pinch you if you don't have on green.
Okay. I'll pinch back.
I'm going to wear green. You can't pinch me back.
Well,
But yes, we're definitely gonna do something
And then my birthday
the whole
falls back
weekend.
on.
The next month.
Mm-hmm.
And what you doing for your birthday?
We're gonna start.
Where you going?
I want to party for 45 days.
Are you gonna be in Houston?
I want to do something for 45 days.
I'm down for it. I get off at 4 o'clock.
I'm not participating.
I'll be 45.
No.
I'll be 45. So we need to start on day one. We can do something here, do something.
So you're gonna have to start in March.
Go out of town with
I
me.
give you 45 minutes.
Whoever gonna go out of town, let's go out of town. We come back, and then at last on the actual birthday day, where we at, might be out of town. We're gonna be turned out. I said I might just stay in the city and do something.
Well, if you stay in the city, I can definitely hang with you.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, I might not do nothing this year. I say I might just wait.
You turning 45, you're gonna have to do something.
I don't know. I ain't got nothing in my mind to do anything right now.
Yeah.
I thought to wait till the 5-0 come in.
No, I think you should celebrate 45.
I'm gonna go ahead and order my green dress. I already know what it's gonna look like.
So who gonna take me out for my 45th birthday? I need somebody to drop me into my Cash App, Zelle right now.
Y'all have a whole month
Y'all
to
can
prepare.
say we can do send it to me as a gift so they don't make me pay taxes on it.
They don't make you pay taxes on it. I don't think.
If I receive $500 more this shit, make sure
you
anything.
think they're gonna send you more than 500? My Cash App is
What you
Jamila
doing?
Osazi. Or no, it's Jamila Creations. If y'all sending money like that,
send you $500.
I ain't saying y'all gotta send me $500 at one time. If everybody send me $5, I appreciate all y'all true love and caringness. That's showing true love. That's showing support for us cast here, and we can get new equipment and everything up here.
Oh, so that's what you're gonna use the money for?
Okay, so this Nikki Reed said that's a good idea. Celebrate 45 days.
Yeah.
I might need to do that. LOL.
That's what's up. Start like whenever your birthday, do 45 days of party. Like if you know that'll be something live to do. Be like day one, and then that day of your birthday, like 45th birthday, and then you do your bonus turn up that weekend because it depends on what day your birthday fall on.
Well, mine's falling on Friday.
Like mine's
so
falling on Tuesday, so I definitely got to do a turn up like maybe that weekend. You know, so but that's something I thought about. That's something real unique. That's very interesting right there. You know, but yeah. So what you got going on, Jamila?
Yeah, I inspire my friends to do what they feel like is best for them. Follow your heart, make wise decisions. If I see that they trying to do a business, I inquire about it. I try to support the business. Like. You make t-shirts, or you used to make t-shirts, so I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go to my cousin, I'm gonna keep the business in the family.
You read that
drunk pass out book. Oh, like you remember that shit?
Who's it?
Andre
With the one sock on.
Yeah.
He said drunk pass out butt naked with one sock on again.
Yeah.
Woo, can't have that one again, huh?
There's drinking one with Patron, then drinking beer, taking shots.
Yeah,
we got to monitor your alcohol intake.
We got to wait. That got to be the last day. That got to be the bonus round. When I know
that's day 45.
It's day 45, and then that we're gonna throw one more in, and that's the bonus. Like this is it. Because day 45 gonna start. See, that'll come in on a Tuesday, so I can't finish it on a Tuesday. I got people might got to work, so we got to finish that the weekend, but still start 45 days. Before my birthday, that's it.
Yeah, I won't be able to participate all 45 days, but I can definitely contribute to a few of those.
Y'all can say, hey, come up here, we drinking, come party with me over here.
Yeah,
I got lunch for you. I bet I'm on the way.
Always trying to find a way to get some food in there.
Hey, we got you, pen, and everybody come on, pin some money on me. So when you go and you tell everybody it's my birthday, that way give me a cake every day. We take pictures. Day 2, I'm coming.
Yeah, that's a very good idea.
I pull up. I'm pulling up. Just give me the location. And where you at? I'm pulling up.
All right.
I'm gonna be up in there.
All right. So let's just recap. We did talk about last week's topic of how we're gonna uplift our men. We had our hot topics, and we talked about would you pull money out your 401k? And I think the majority said that you just have to believe in that person's goals before you can invest in your future, or they say get a prenup or get a contract signed. We also talked about why people front on Facebook. Some people just want to be with the hype, and some people are just too afraid to share their struggle because of fear of judgment. And what do you do to inspire? So, any closing remarks?
Yeah, just be yourself in this life.
I would say again, like, reiterate what you said was follow your heart.
Yeah.
Follow your heart, but also pay attention. Be woke. Come on now.
Wise.
Like, we definitely have to make sure that we're being woke when it comes to a lot of stuff, and not seeing stuff, but not seeing it because you don't want to see it. See what it is. You know what it is. You see it for what it is. Then just, be wise, make wise decision, and understand that if you knew something didn't seem right and you made a decision, that's your decision. Sometimes you don't have to eat it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to eat it, but do what you do, not what somebody say you need to do or what somebody suggests, and do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Just make your decisions based on what you feel like is best for you. What somebody else feels is best for you may not be what's best for you. It may be what's best for them.
Yeah, because what works for one person might not necessarily work for you, because we're all different.
Absolutely.
So,
do your thing. Do what makes you happy. And can't nobody be happy for you. So that's why I'm at.
You gotta be happy for yourself.
Yeah.
You know, because some people, they give that fake happiness. They act like they're happy for you, but then as soon as they leave the room, they got so much to say about you. And that's another reason why I think people front on Facebook, because anytime you show any kind of weakness, you open yourself up for people judging you or talking about you or having something to say, whether you care or not, So if you guys have any topics that you would like for us to discuss, or if you are inquisitive about if we've experienced that, how did we handle it, let us know. We'll be more than happy to talk about those things. Thank you all for joining our Cocktails and Conversation Live. Thank you for participating in the group.
And Monique, if you can DM either one of us if you have any questions or concerns. If I know you said you had questions, so
she said something about her divorce. She never did follow up with that.
But I know you keep it personal on the back of her page. I give you some good advice. She'll help you. Like, people, look, I might look crazy, but I give you some real, true, good advice. I'm shaking your head over. I see that big thing. Your whole forehead too, guys.
You talking to me?
This one over here. Just a little bit over here.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. Like I said, if y'all have questions, between the three of us, we have all experienced a lot in life, for our young life or whatever, and we could tell you what worked for us, what didn't work for us, what we would have done differently, or what we learned from the things that we went through. So that's the purpose of this platform that we sit on. We just want y'all to know, like, we are real people that go through real life situations, and we've all handled them, in our own way. And maybe the way that we experienced it and the way we handle it, it can help you. So you don't have to be so private or be afraid or feel like you are the only person that has experienced it. Because I guarantee you, one of us have gone through something that you've been through that you're holding in, or you're suffering in silence, and you don't have to. You can tell us or inbox us, and we can have a whole show about it. So just let us know, and we'll be more than happy to discuss those topics on our next Cocktails and Conversation. So with that being said, thank you for joining, and we will see you next Wednesday at 8:00 Central Standard Time on Facebook Live. You can follow our group, which is Cocktails and Conversations with Jamila, Ine, Devon, and Miles. You can follow us on Instagram, Cocktails and Conversation Gym, JEM, or on YouTube. We are on YouTube under the Jamila Osazi page. So,
oh yeah, let me give y'all the Cash App number. Y'all need it?
It's Jamila Creations. If you have my number, it's there.
And mine's is $ Miles Life.
You want to go ahead and give your Cash App, since we giving out Cash App?
Just any donation you like to volunteer towards to sponsor us. And I'm just playing with y'all.
we
take it out. We're just playing with y'all though. But enjoy yourself. Stay up.
Thank you.
Oh.